Hello, I'm Dr. Gibson. I teach at the high school in the Omnibus Honors Program. I'm 47 years old. My daughter is 7. For those of you math majors, that means my daughter was born when I was 39 years old. I was married when I was 23, which means for a good 16 years, we desired to have a child and couldn't. And there came a point at some point in that time span where my wife Marilyn and I had decided we never would be able to have a child. It was really, really hard. And we'd have all these people come up to us and tell us we would be wonderful parents, and I'm sure God has a child for you. And I would think, but I don't know if that's true. And we desperately wanted one. We started to go the adoption route. We in Illinois and in California. And it just wasn't happening. And I couldn't understand why. Here I am, a Bible teacher with pastoral experience. My wife was a kindergarten teacher. And I thought we would be a perfect couple for a family to choose. And nobody did. And I remember a day in which I was planning a sermon for a different high school, in which I finally came to the place where I was able to say truly that God, if a child is not in our future, that I'm okay with that I'm okay with whatever you have for me. If that means not having a child, then that's what that means. And I believe that you know what's best for me. And I was able to finally put aside this belief that I had to have a child in order to be happy, and conclude that I could be happy just with whatever God had for me. And so I delivered this sermon in chapel. What I didn't realize is that my wife was pregnant as I was delivering this sermon in chapel. We found out just a couple of weeks later. It says, and I truly believe this, that God wanted me to get to the point where I could be satisfied with Him alone, with whatever He had for me alone, before He granted us our greatest wish, to have a child. Who's Rebecca? First grader here at EC. And we thank God for her every day, for answering our prayer, not because He had to, but because He chose to. I also thank God that He taught me that lesson of being willing to trust in Him through what for us was a trial, knowing that He knows what is best for us.